Okay, hello everybody. We are going to finish up section 1.2 today with the final two examples, which is using linear equations and writing our own linear equations to solve word problems. All right, let's look at this first one. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay, so they give us some information. It says use the table to find the number of miles X that you would need to bike on Friday so that the mean number of miles biked per day is 5. Okay, well, we need to know what this word mean means. So let's start with that. The word mean refers to the average value of the data. Okay, so the way you find an average is you add all of the data values together and you divide by the number of data values. So in this case, they tell us they want us to add the numbers, these 5 numbers, so that would be 3.5 plus 5.5, no biking on Wednesday, 5 miles on Thursday, and then X miles on Friday. And the average, so that means we have to divide by 5 because there are 5 numbers that we're adding. The average they want is to equal 5, right? That's what they tell us. They want the mean to equal 5. Okay, so how do we solve this type of thing? Well, the first thing we could do is we could simplify the left side here. So we could do that by adding 3.5 and 5.5 and 5 together. So 3.5 plus 5.5 gives us 9. And then if you add the other 5, that's 14. So we've got 14 plus x divided by 5 is equal to 5. Okay, so now we could use inverse operations to solve. So I'm going to start by multiplying both sides by 5 in order to cancel this denominator. So now I've got 14 plus x equals 5 times 5, which is 25. And then we can subtract both sides by 14, which leaves us with x equals 11. Okay, so going back to the question, we don't leave it like that. Of course, we want to answer the question. It says to find the number of miles you need to bike on Friday. So you need to bike 11 miles on Friday to average 5 miles per day. I'm going to put up a monitoring progress problem for you now to work on. Okay, why don't you go ahead and press pause right now and work on this problem until you have a solution. And here is the solution. Go ahead and pause this so you can analyze the solution and look over each step. All right, let's look at our last example. So it tells us that the drama club charges $4 per person for admission to a play. They borrowed $400 to pay for costumes and props. So after paying back the loan, the club has a profit of $100. Okay, so that means they made $100 after paying back the $400. So the question is, how many people attended the play? Okay. Okay, so we know that they charge $4 per person for admission to the play. So that means that they're going to make $4 for every person. Okay, so $4 for every person. So in this situation, X represents the number of people that attended the play and paid $4. Okay, Now, after they subtract the 400 that they owe, they're going to be left with $100. Okay, does that make sense? So the way we're going to solve this is we'll go ahead and add 400 to both sides. So 4 times the number of people equals 500. So they really have to bring in $500, right, to pay the $400 back and still have 100 left over. So the way they do that is they had to have 500 divided by 4, which is 125. So let's answer the question. The question was, how many people attended the play? So it's 125. 125 people attended the play. Okay, I'm going to put up a monitoring progress for you to try, and then that'll be it for today. All right, here's the problem. Go ahead and pause it, and then when you're ready, you can unpause it, and you'll see the solution. Okay, here's the solution, and this is the end of the video. So you can just pause it and look over the solution before you finish.